So what's going on, everybody? Today's show, we will be talking about, still from the series, The Beatitudes. We'll be talking about mercy, pity, and what it means in the Bible. So stay tuned. Plus, I have two announcements. So we'll be right back right after this. So what's going on, everybody? Watching live on YouTube and Facebook, and on Twitter, and in our groups. I would like to welcome you to Table Talk, where we are building the bridge between the church and the community. I'm your host, Mr. Table Talk, Javon Lawrence, and we have an exciting show for you today. Today's show is called, the title is, What is Mercy in the Bible 2021? And this is brought to you courtesy of our Table Talk weekly devotional, which is posted on our blog page every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Well, for the first announcement, what I'm trying to do recently is make everything easily accessible to everyone, so you can get to the blog page, so you can watch the live, so you can get to the Table Talk, or not the Table Talk, the J Lawware store. So coming very soon, hopefully Friday, Table Talk will have an app. Yes, Table Talk will have an app that you could get. We're starting off with Google, like a test run to see how many people we could get on there. So with the Google app, you'll be able to look at all the shows from Table Talk live stream, which what you're watching now, Table Talk Sound Off. You'll be able to watch Table Talk Uncut. You'll be able to get to our blog. You'll get to hear the podcast. It's a lot. What else do we have? I say at the J Lawware store. Everything will be right there at one button, so you can watch this live. All you have to do when Sunday morning come or Saturday morning come, all you got to do is go to the app, click the show you want to watch, and then you'll be able to watch it live or watch past shows. So that's the first big announcement. So I'm really geeked about that. So this Friday, the app will be available. I'll be pushing it out on social media to get you to download the app. It is free. So all you have to do is download the app, and then you don't have to worry about missing anything from Table Talk, because it will be right there. So since I said all that, I'm doing pretty good today, but I want to know how you're doing, like for real, how you're doing. So let's connect with one another by saying good morning, what city and state you're from. And I actually want to know, how are you this morning? Here in Milwaukee, it's a little rainy. You probably can hear it outside, but I want to know, how are you this morning? Interact with us so we can see how you're doing this morning. Bobby, good morning, bro. Good morning. Team Cole. Good morning, Dad. Good morning. Good morning. That was for the app. Pastor Dana Kelly, good morning to you. Good morning. Also, don't forget, let me know how y'all feel this morning. I want to know how y'all feel. How are y'all feeling? Happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday despite the weather. Absolutely. Happy Sunday. It's a lot of comments jumping off this morning. Good morning, Minister Walker. Good morning. How are you this morning? Marcus with the shocked face. Greetings and salutations to you too, sir. Yeah. Okay, so hey, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I've been drinking coffee, so I understand. Thank you for rolling over and pushing um, the notification to watch this show this morning. And everyone else who decided to roll over, wipe the sleep out your eye. Thank you for doing all that. Doing awesome, preacher. That is good. That is good. I'm glad you are feeling. I'm hurting from the rain. That's the thing. Yeah, rain brings different. Rain can either make you sleepy or give you a little bit of pain. But hey, get to moving around a little bit. I'm pretty sure that the joints will work themselves out a little bit. Or I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but take some medicine. Take some medicine. Drea, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Greetings and salutations. So for my second announcement, we're going to go ahead and get into this table talk. We're going to get into our regularly scheduled program. If you were on Wednesday, I announced a very special project that we are working on, the Full Circle album. The Full Circle album will be out later this year. So like I said, I got two big things. We got the app, and now we got the Full Circle album, which will be coming out very soon. More details will be coming as actually I'm done with my part of recording. All we have to do is mix and master and all that stuff and make sure everything is flowing right. So Full Circle, the album, is pretty much what you see here on Table Talk, where I'm teaching the word, but the difference is I'm teaching it to music. This time I will be teaching the word to music, same format, still breaking it down full circle at the end, all that stuff. Just um, doing something. It's not new. We did it before, but we're bringing it back because we never really officially released it. So this time around, we will officially be releasing the Full Circle album. So that's something to look forward to. Got a lot going on, y'all. So I got a question. Let's go ahead and get into this. My question for today, and again, real quick, today's title is What is Mercy in the Bible 2021? What is mercy? So that is my question. What is mercy? I want to know, what do you think? Help me out. What mercy is? How do you view mercy? What do you think mercy is? I'm sweating already. Yeah. What is mercy? I want to know what your viewpoint of what mercy is. Mercy. And I guess I would try to say there's no wrong answers to this, but it will just be very interesting to get everyone's opinion on what mercy is. So as y'all put those in the comments, I want to know, what do you think mercy is? And if I have no answers, we're just going to move on to the next part of the show. What is mercy? God not giving you the just punishment you deserve. Okay, that's mercy. Okay. God not giving you the just punishment that you deserve. Okay. Anyone else? What is mercy? What is mercy? And while we're doing that, I guess I'll show y'all my new shirt that I just came up with. I'm going to be saying this later. Yes, Think Greek. Think Greek, which is also available at the J Law Wear store, which is jlawwear2ws.com. So I see some more answers coming in. Oh, they're coming in good. The streets will call it giving someone a pass. Wow, Marcus. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's good. I like that, Marcus. Giving someone a pass. My dad said mercy is a loving cancel. Lovingly cancel. It's to lovingly cancel. I like that. To lovingly cancel. It is connected to grace. Stop it, Pastor Dana. Stop it. It is connected to grace and is complete favor of God. I like it. I like it. My wife says compassion towards a person instead of punishing them. I like that. I like all these answers. There are no wrong answers, but what we're going to do is we're just going to update your thinking a little bit. That's what we're going to do, because I had a vision of what mercy was. So remember, from the couch to wherever you are, we are not trying to offend anybody. This is just table talk. So let's go to, I got a quote. Remember what I just said. We're not trying to offend anyone. This is just table talk. So my quote today comes from a person. His name is John Gay. Not Gray, Gay. John Gay. And he says, cowards are cruel, but the brave love mercy and delight to save. Again, he said, cowards are cruel, but the brave love mercy and delight to save. Our foundational text comes from Matthew 5 and 7. We're still in the Beatitudes, and it says this: blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. So, it's time to put the pure truth on the table. Grab your coffee. I got iced coffee today. Grab your water, grab your juice, grab your soda, grab whatever it is that you're going to grab today. This is a place where if you comment, I swear I'll do my best to answer and see it. Sometimes I go, but come on, y'all. Let's table talk. So with this Beatitudes, it's still staying in the same vein. It still has the same emphasis as all the other ones. Last week, you remember we talked about righteousness. We learned that righteousness, how can I say, righteousness is a code to not only want to see yourself do better, but it's a code to want to see everyone do better. Here we're coming to understand that God's kingdom, we talked about kingdom on the first show of the Beatitudes. Just a refresher, the word kingdom is, the application of it is God's power that he uses to elevate us through relationships. It's God's power that he uses through us to elevate relationships. So the kingdom of God is or should be breaking upon the earth. It should be coming forth in the world. So God will show mercy to those who have been merciful. That's what the scripture just said. Who's been merciful to others. So let's see what the word mercy means. This word mercy means to be compassionate. To be compassionate. Wait a minute, rewind it back, and slow it down. The word compassion is showing a deep sympathy for another, especially those who are stricken by misfortune. Now, that's cool. That one part, like, it's showing a deep sympathy for others, but there is another part to compassion that needs to take place. And what that is you have to have a desire to want to help alleviate or to help get rid of the suffering that the person is going through. That is what mercy is. Mercy is having the desire to relieve the suffering, the pressure, the pain, whatever it may be. You have that desire to get rid of it out of that person's life. Wait a minute, rewind it back, and slow it down again. Now, if we look at the word, we said compassion is to have sympathy for someone who has a misfortune. The opposite of misfortune is fortune. What we're looking for is fortune, and the word fortune is actually a root word in the word bless. Now, the word bless is to be in a position, like we said, blessed are those, to be positioned in life by God to be victorious. The word fortune means to be in a position for success. So that's where I get to be positioned by God. In our case, it's God who positions us for that success or to win. So that means that the word blessed has the definition of being fortunate, which means to be in a position of success. So we are to have this feeling to want to alleviate or to get rid of the pain to those who have not yet or haven't come to the understanding or have, even just keep it simple, follow directions as to how, follow God's direction as to how to be in a position to win. So for those who haven't yet got into the place that we may be or want to be, it's in us through mercy to want to help people to get to a place of success by God, through us. So that is what mercy is. Having that compassion for those who may not have the ability, the income. We've been talking about beggars a lot. Those who are not in a place where they should be or want to be. We've talked about it a lot. And even with that, it's a lot of times that we get into a place where we'll look at a person and we'll say, well, you should be here, or you should be this, or you should be that. That is not being merciful. We learned earlier that it said in the quote, he said, talked about the word cruel. Cruel is the opposite of mercy. Mercy is being compassionate, having a deep feeling to want to help someone change, but being cruel is just leaving a person where they're old. Or when you think, is it just me? It may just be me. If it's just me, let me know. But I always looked at the word pity as opposite of good. Like, I didn't want pity to be something I'm known for. What you just put up, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Just slap us there. Okay, so what is pity? Maybe I don't know. I thought pity was a bad thing, and then bad. And God isn't bad. God isn't going to do anything bad to us or put us in a bad situation or give us a bad feeling. So what is pity? Am I seeing, or y'all just gonna wait? Let's see. Yeah, y'all just gonna wait for me. So okay, let's go. No problem. Maybe y'all feel the same way I felt. Like, yeah, pity, God. Wait, hold on. So the world tells us. Wait, I see a comment. Is it to show sympathy towards someone? Thank you, baby. Show compassion. Wow, y'all really looked at pity like that? Because I really didn't. I'm glad somebody did. It wasn't me, but hey. So the world tells us that the word pity means to cause for regret or disappointment. That is one of the definitions that the world tells us pity is. So, as the person that is in a bad situation, you have a feeling of regret because you chose to do something that you shouldn't have done. So, you as the person, you regret the decision that you made. Now, the person on the outside of pity, the person on the outside looking in, looking at your situation, what they're saying is, I'm disappointed in you. Man, I'm helping somebody. So we have that definition of pity all the time, because there is a lot of times that we've looked at people, keep it 100 with me. We've looked at people and we've been disappointed in decisions that they made. But how can this definition of pity be acquainted with God? How can God being disappointed in you make me better? How can God being disappointed in you make you better? How is this adding up? I can easily regret a lot of decisions that I made, but look here, I'm just going to throw this out here. I almost threw my towel at you. I don't need your help making me feel bad, because I can feel bad all by myself off of the decisions that I made. Can I get an amen? Because if I'm down on myself already, I don't need the double whammy of you being disappointed in me and also expressing your disappointment. Look here. If you coming to me telling me that you're disappointed in something that I did, you're too late. Pick a number, because I'm first. So I don't need you to tell me that you're disappointed. What I need you to do is have some compassion, like my wife and Pastor Dana said, have some compassion towards me to help me feel, y'all probably don't like this, to make me feel better about my bad decision, knowing that, okay, I've learned from that and I can move forward. But don't kick me while I'm down. Have the mentality of the army. I think it's the army, where no man left behind. So they will go to the wounded person, even if they made a mistake, even if they hopped out while a whole bunch of people are shooting and oops, I got caught. It was stupid of you to stand up while they shooting at you, but they still gonna go back, pick you up, and carry you to where you need to go. No man left behind. We need to have that same mentality of no man left behind. So to prove this point, the Greek application for the word pity is to, y'all said it, have compassion for those who are not in a position to win, who have fallen, who have not yet arrived, who have not yet come to the understanding that you have right now, while having a strong desire to ease the suffering. That's the whole point, y'all. We have to have that desire to want to help other people do better. We learned righteousness last week was it's not all about just you getting to heaven. So we have that understanding that it's helping everyone, not just Christians, non-believers also. We are to have mercy for those who don't know better. We are to have mercy for those who do know better and still make the bad decisions. Mercy is not how can I say this? Mercy is not only for those who know right and do right. Mercy is for those who know right and don't do right. And mercy is for those who don't know right and don't do right. But there are some that don't do right that still somehow know how to do right because it's in us. Y'all ain't going to believe me. So, let's go ahead and break this down full circle. So Matthews 5:7 full circle reads like this. Positioned in life by God to win, are those who have compassion and okay, I'm gonna do that again. Matthews 5:7 full circle reads like this. Positioned in life by God to win are those who have compassion and want to help those who are not in a winning position, for they will be changed for the better also. What do I mean by that? On the Movement Underground, if you watch us, we always saying this. We always saying you help others do better and you will do better in return. When you're helping someone do better, it's also for your benefit. Now, how do you help people be better so you can benefit from it also? It's mercy. It's having that compassion accompanied by the grace of God. Now we finna make all this make sense. Grace is a divine loving kindness that influences our heart to be full of love, kindness, gentleness, patience, sweetness, charm. It causes you to change for the better. So first, you have to allow God to massage your heart to help you be better, to go from being sad to being happy, to go from being mean to being kind, to go from being selfish to support. You got to allow God to not use you, to change you first. Because we're saying this is the age of grace. We're under grace, right? But how are we under grace if we're always mad, if we're always fighting, if we're always nagging? If you're never happy, if you're never happy, how are you under grace? Grace is change for the better. So once grace changes you, and I'm talking about for real, I ain't talking about, okay, yeah, I have the appearance of change. No, I'm talking about real change in your heart. And it's shown. So when you show grace and other people see grace, people are going to want that change also. People are going to want to be full of love, kindness, patience, sweetness, charm. Patience is a very key point of mercy. Having compassion for those who don't know better. You have to be patient with people. So God's grace that changes you will change others, which will also come back and change you again. Have you ever helped someone and their change made you better? This is what it's all about, relationships. It's about growing in healthy relationships, helping people become better. In return, you'll become better because it's all about influencing, allowing God to use you to influence others to be better. I hope that made sense. I really hope that it's hold on. Gotta have my gotta have my change, my whole mindset. Peace is everything. Peace is another one. And peace, in order to maintain, here's the thing, okay, and once grace has influenced you to change, and he said what he said, good breakdown. And if grace has influenced you to change, here's the key point of keeping change. This is how you keep your heart full of love, kindness, patience, sweetness, and charm. Y'all going off on these. And those who do know better but choose not to do better. We need patience. Absolutely. So to keep grace in your heart, when I say grace, I mean change for the better. To keep it in your heart, you have to keep people around you that may not be there, but they have a desire to do so. If you with people who just like drama and don't want to change, yeah, deuces, I can't do nothing for you. Love you from afar, but I'm not going to keep you in my circle because I'm not that strong enough. I'm not able to. That's why, if you notice, if you with a mate, y'all start getting the same tendencies. Y'all start, even people, and this is deep, even people say you begin to look alike. Like people start seeing you and you look alike. That's grace. Because hopefully, because you can change for the worse too. And it's going to show it. You're going to start looking alike, but the change for the good, people is going to see it on you, and it's going to look beautiful. And when people come towards you, they're going to gravitate to that beauty so they can look like you. But who are they looking like? Who are they looking like? Who are we looking like? We are made in the image of God. So we're not looking like each other. We're looking like God together. Relationships. So bring it in. Still love me. Still love me. If Table Talk has done anything, if it's affected you anyway, if it's influenced your heart to be full of love, joy, kindness, peace, sweetness, charm, hit me up with 3 emojis to describe this show about mercy. Just hit me up with 3 emojis. And again, Full Circle, the album, is coming out soon. This is what you're going to get in the album, but it's going to be to music. I'm telling you, I did not have Step on this album. And I might still go back and change things because we're trying to give you best content that you've never heard before. That you've heard before, but in a way that you never heard. Also, the Table Talk app is coming out Friday, so you can get this and you can share it, and you can leave that up for me real quick. And you can share it, the Table Talk app, share it with people so they can find this easier, because it's all about making it easier for people to get this good content. This is some of the most unique content that you will ever hear on social media. I'm not bragging. I'm being honest. So, and strive to love and maturity. Grace teaches us patience. Absolutely, sis. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us this morning. I love you. So, thank you, baby. Oh, the Purple Heart too. I love you too, Pastor Dana. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, bro. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So, I already said that. So next week we will be talking about, I think it's peacemakers. I think that's next week. So we are still in the Beatitudes. I know we've been in this for a while, but I legitimately want to break down everyone so we can get an understanding of what everyone is about, because every one of these Beatitudes is about, because a lot of times we can run through scripture and really think we have an understanding, but we really don't. So it's a lot of stuff as I'm learning. So as I learn, I share with you. And that's the point of all of this. So you can take what you learn, apply it, and share it with others. So I will see you next week. Same time. Different place, hopefully. Hopefully you'll have the app and you'll download the app and you'll watch us on the app. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all in about 30 minutes on the Movement Underground 9.0 on the Dr. Tony Whitley Show. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Pastor Dana. Thank you, Minister Walker. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Marcus, my big bro Marcus. Thank you. Thank everyone. I want to thank my wife. Thank the Whitleys. Thank everyone for tuning in today. Thank you for your comments. I love you, and I will see you in a little bit. That's all I got.